The Minecraft Legends trailer is something that we've been overanalyzing for way too long.
For real, way too long. But now that we got some more gameplay footage from the Nintendo Direct, you know we had to take a look at this one too.
Ah yes, I've taught you well. We've made ourselves cry from watching this enough times that we've got some new and updated details for you.
Because we waste our time so you don't have to.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
In at 10 blue chests. Last time I also mentioned that the blue allay that gather items for us, they put them in our inventory directly, but after watching things more I've noticed that this isn't actually the case. The blue allay also summon blue chests that they then put the items into, but I'm guessing that also adds the item to your inventory or the separate inventory that you then build with. So the allay work the same way that they do in normal Minecraft, just with the exception of a note block, assuming that we aren't hitting one or something since we can't actually hear the in-game noise. But given the music notes coming off of our player, I'm guessing that we do play some quick music for them, okay? The allay lore isn't broken by this game, which is certainly something that was confusing me, okay? At least I took a closer look because now I can sleep soundly again. Hopefully my mouth won't be as dry this time. Maybe I just need to drink water literally ever.
Coming in at number 9, the way how you build. We saw building in the first trailer now, and this is the new release. You see the blue alley that flies around in some of the clips. It kind of confuses me, to be honest with you though. Early on they appeared to build a little structure next to the blue chest before the footage cuts away. They appear again not long after, seemingly to clear a path for the player to move through. Not only that you see in the trailer, the allay are building walls, and by the look of it you get to pick a section and choose the typing of wall or door, and they seem to build super quick. Like Bob the Builder would be so proud. I mean, if there's a skin I would like to get just for fun, it would have to be Bob the Builder, for real, because yes, I like to build, and yes, we can build and you can too. Goddamn, we can all build.
In at 8 spawners. Last time I mentioned how we can see floating golems in the fort that we're building with the golden allays, but that those creatures hadn't seemingly spawned in yet because we may have had to have the materials to build them. However, thanks to the additional gameplay footage we got from the Nintendo Direct Mini, we now know that these floating blue ghost mobs are actually just indicating what type of spawner is below them. And in a few frames we actually can see the spawners. I'd also like to point out that they look fairly similar to the what we thought was a lantern on the side of our horse. However, it's not a lantern, okay? On the left side of our horse, or well, on the left, when you're riding it, not when you're facing it, you actually seem to have a mini spawner, which is where I'm guessing the allay we summon come from, since, we have to have a reason for summoning the allay to actually, build and collect items for us. They can't just come out of nowhere. It's also worth noting that the design on the spawner on our horse and in, the actual spawners is the same symbol that's on the way shrines. So, maybe they aren't way shrines at all, but just really big spawners, or maybe just simply respawn points for the player. And I was being serious, I am severely dehydrated at all times.
Coming in at number 7, Directional Attacking. Now when it comes to attacking in Legends, I'm so glad to see it's not a turn-based game, because honestly, I do not care. I think Pokemon is the best turn-based game, and then comes Mega Man Battle Network. So I don't need a game like Minecraft Legends, or just Minecraft alone, to go turn-based. That being said, you see in the trailer clips as you're riding the horse, you can swing your sword, which makes me want to ask, will you be able to actually come off your horse to do some attacking? You see 2 directional arrows showing that you're allegedly attacking in a red zone. Also, what happens if you select the arrow behind you? Do you attack behind or no? Or is it just the aim marker? It's really stirring my pot, I tell you. I want to know more about how to attack and how to play. These teasers, they're killing me on the inside, strumming my pain through my keyboard fingers, I tell you.
In its 6th Nether portal banner. In this new gameplay as well, we get our first look at the portal animations from in the game instead of as an actual animation. We see the big piglin chonk boy pop through, but it's also worth noting that the banner next to this portal, the portal that he comes out of, was what I thought was an allay king. But now, in context, I know that it's not, okay? Instead, I now believe that this is a symbol meant to represent the piglins, specifically the snout. Notice how the nostrils on this banner are at different heights, just like the snout on the piglin exiting the portal are also at different heights. Yeah. The, I'm guessing, eyes of the piglin as well on the sides. Great! Thank you, Scott!
Midway through at number 5, horses. These beautiful mammals can hold some flame or light source on their side saddle. But correct me if I'm wrong, even though they may have a light source on their side, it doesn't really seem like they're lighting up much of a path, which kind of seems odd because Minecraft is kind of based on lighting up your areas to scare mobs away. But when they are your friends and not your foes, how did these rules apply? Maybe it's the gold allay in the saddle, but I don't know. It definitely looks like it's on fire on the side of that poor horse. To have a flame on the ribs 24/7, but as Connor stated about the spawner, it might just be portable. It might be that portable spawners, but still, a fire burning on the side of that horse, I feel bad, man. Like, jeez, poor horse.
And it 4 secret chests. There also seem to be secret hidden chests around the map that probably have some cool loot in them, in particular in the Nintendo trailer, okay? I see 2 of them on top of different plateaus in the marsh area. The first at around 2 seconds into the trailer, and then the next at 4 seconds. They don't seem to be the same ones thanks to the different plateau designs, since the second one has another level with trees on it. But my guess is that we'll be able to collect keys from various missions and quests that then allow us to open these chests when we find them. Kind of like shrines from Breath of the Wild. I'm sure that some will be difficult to find, but we may or may not get a form of radar that helps us find them, at least if they're taking any inspiration from Breath of the Wild, which is currently unclear since we've had like maybe 45 seconds worth of gameplay footage, and we've made how many videos on the subject?
Too many! Actually, not enough.
I'll go with too many, amen to that. But with the cel-shaded look of the actual game, it's entirely possible that they are taking inspiration from Breath of the Wild. So here's hoping.
Coming in at number 3, blue safe zone versus the red. Now this ain't no gang war between the Bloods and Crips. I mean, it is an all-out war between mobs, but we never thought that would be on our side. But we're using a legit safe zone, and why not a blue Squirtle Squad zone, right? Who doesn't like the blue Squirtle Squad? The Squirtles in their glasses, they were gangster, you know what I'm saying? Not just gang, they were gangster. Whether or not there's less of a focus on survival, it's hard to just know yet, but there's absolutely an emphasis on leading little armies into battle against these evil little piglins and taking over their encampments. We gotta take all the little piggies to the market, you know what I'm saying? We some blocky folks riding around on horses with spiders and llamas following us around the map. Later, the player whirls around the flag around themselves, which looks to rally a bunch of creatures to their aid, which becomes a blue area. But I wanna know, do the llamas spit on the foes? Like, that would be pretty neat, right? Like, let me know down low what y'all think, right? But you know, just to see a glimpse of the red areas when you're in the Nether, is this a danger zone? We can't really tell, but as I stated in the directional attacking, maybe it shows the surrounding enemies, or maybe it's just we overthinking it. But I would like to know if Sway had the answers for this one.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Okay, doesn't seem like Sway ever has answers for anything. So Sway, let me know. You don't got no answer, Sway.
Penultimately, in at number 2, territory banners. There are multiple points throughout both trailers where we can see blue banners in the background of certain shots. They seem to be what I'm guessing would be like a 3x4 block wooden wall, and are either blue or in one shot, seemingly black and blue at around 8 seconds into the trailer. I think these banners mark extra territory around what is already claimed by the various factions, and I guess maybe black would mean unclaimed, the piglin banner would mean piglin claimed, and blue means that it's owned by our allies and our forces, which also gives me the idea that we may potentially have the ability to lose the war with the piglins, which would certainly be interesting. I mean, that was the original plan with the Skyrim Civil War questline as well, but they ended up cutting that for whatever reason and just making it linear, possibly time constraints, although it might have just been to torture me. So maybe that's what they're leaning towards with this game. A dynamic battle that can actually be lost, or you can just be at a severe disadvantage for the final battle. Who knows?
Finally, here at number 1, the main supposed goal. Minecraft Legends' new gameplay trailer has a big Dragon Quest Builders type energy. Minecraft Legends is a unique action strategy game, and the announcement explains that the strategy elements is definitely at its core, but its mechanics are inspired by the immersion of action games. You get to explore the familiar yet in many ways new overworld in a third-person perspective. You will defend peaceful settlements and fight hordes of piglins to stop the spread of their nether corruption. But what is the main goal to this game? To me, it seems like we are taking on the piglin army. Come on, there's so much more that we can dive into for the craft, guys. The mobs alone, but what is the true lore? How did we get here to this Legends? And you know what? I got someone here that you guys know. Yours truly, Dr. Cheese, will let you guys know how we got here with this Legends.
The Nether realm is a dark realm of Minecraft that is home to the horrific piglin mobs. They just lust for gold and destruction. Yet in Minecraft dungeons, they seem to be out for blood. My armies could easily take them, however the implications to the lore could be excruciating. The piglin army would normally turn into zombies after 30 seconds in the overworld, proposing that the true story of Minecraft Legends is about how this came to be.
That's all the time we have, guys.
Yes, it has been quite the venture to dive into Legends.
I'll tell you, me and the King Cheese will become legends in this game for sure.
Got that right, or at least I will.
Alright, well, I mean, hey, if he is, I gotta champion those who champion you. We out and see y'all on the next list, man.
Bow down to your king!
I like my grape drink, not a promotion. I'm not sponsored by Crush, but I just love me some grape, alright? And it's not my color. You gotta chug it.
He's definitely black.
I will chug it. 1 second. Chug. Chug. Yeah,
Okay, we're burning time here, Jay.
I can't chug it because Connor he's rushing me.
Yeah, I am.
Dehydration, get a drink. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, because that's so hydrated.
It's purple drink. I hydrate all the purple. It works for my soul. God damn it.
Caca, bitch. As long as I don't get a stupid motorcycle, Ultra Beast, whatever it's called. That was stupid.
A skeleton horse motorcycle would actually be pretty dope.
He's fired.
Time to jump on it. Jump on. Okay.
I'm swaying.
You don't want to be sway.
Swag money. Fun fact, llamas spit at wolves. Yours truly usually means yourself, but okay.
Yeah, it's the story.
We won't talk about it.
We don't talk about it.
I'm like Alice from Bakugan, I got two different personalities.
You and this Bakugan, I swear.
Bakugan Battle Brawlers is like god tier. Okay, I look slightly slower than usual, but it's fine.
God.